Hey there, my name is Martin from the AppMaster.io team, and one of the most important confusions that we get from our users is how does a for each loop work, specifically relating to the data output connections. So we have decided to create this short video and explain better how the loop works. So what does the for each loop do? Essentially, it takes in an array of a specific data type, or for example, of a data model, and cycles through each one of its elements. Now, every time it goes to a new element, the loop body output flow connector is activated. So, for example, if we have 5 users in our array, this loop body will be activated 5 times. Now, every time that the loop body is activated, the item and the index data output connectors are updated as well. So the item will be the actual items that we get in that array at that specific position, and the index will be its position in the array, so starting with 0. So the second element, for example, will have an index of 1. Great. What does this mean? That means that for every element that we have, we can, for example, employ a specific function and do some processing on it by connecting the items that we get, right, in that cycle with our functions over here. Now, what we usually cannot do is when the loop has already been completed and the completed output flow connector is activated, it is thus only activated once in the execution of the whole loop, then to be able to use any of these data output connections in our functions. Because what happens here, the output that we'll get from this here will be the last item that we have in the array and the index of the last item that we have in the array. This usually won't be as useful. If you want, for example, to save a specific value of the index or of the item in our loop execution, we can do so by connecting our loop body, for example, to a specific if else or some kind of filter, right? And then be able to set a specific variable of, let's say, our index, and then save it. Now, when the loop body finishes its execution, we'll be able to use this specific variable that we have saved before in our functions later on. So I hope that this short video has demystified a bit how the loop works. And if you have any more questions, you can ask them directly in our chat community in Telegram. Thank you so much.